this, I want to talk about the fear cycle. So we talked about perseverance last week, and this week I want to talk about the fear cycle. Today is episode number 1250. And so put yourself in a position to take notes. Okay. Now, how many of you have fear about taking action? Put a 111 inside of the chat box if you've got a fear about taking action. So I'm going to go over the two things that people experience with the fear cycle. Okay. Because a lot of people, whether they have fear of public speaking, fear of making a video, whatever it is, fear of asking someone out. I also want to talk about how to actually break that cycle. So step one is paralysis. Most people, they get paralyzed when they get to the point of taking action. They blueprint everything to death. They never actually get started, thinking that that itself is going to solve the problem, and eventually they're going to take action. But we know that that typically doesn't happen because they are afraid of how it might actually be received. And so anything that leads to failure, they're going to stop doing. So instead of taking trades, they read the charts to death. Instead of talking to people about the business, they just keep looking over the compensation plan. They're dreaming about becoming a chairman, saying, I'm a chairman, I'm a chairman, I'm a chairman. That's kind of the easy part, right? Instead of talking to someone that they like, they just keep thinking about it instead. They become emotionally paralyzed by fear of failure and rejection. And so that's step one, is paralysis. Most people go through that. Step two is procrastination. I've said for a lot of years, procrastination is the fertilizer that makes difficulties grow in our lives. It is the thief of progress. It steals a person's time. It steals productivity and potential. So if you want to know how to overcome procrastination, you've got to take action and not just think about it. You've got to actually do it, and do it right now, not later, not next week, not next month. You stop thinking about it. You just do it, because procrastination causes people to get fired. As Tony Robbins said, you got to stop procrastinating and take all out massive action for anything to begin to change in your life. And so now that we know that procrastination and paralysis are major issues for most people in terms of fear, what I want to do is actually give you the strategy of how to actually break the cycle. Okay. First, you've got to realize that you cannot wait for motivation to get you going. Now, I know a lot of people do that. They're waiting to get motivated to go to the gym. They're waiting to get motivated to build a business. They're getting ready to get motivated to go to work, whatever it is. To conquer fear, you've got to feel the fear and take action anyway. Everyone feels some kind of fear, okay? Because motivation, it's not going to strike you like lightning, okay? So forget motivation and take action. And I'm going to say that again. Forget motivation and take action. You do it without motivation, and then guess what starts to happen? After you start doing that thing that you're supposed to do, motivation comes. So motivation actually follows action. And it actually makes it easier for you to actually keep going. And so the reality is this: you are more likely to act yourself into feeling than feel yourself into action. And the good news is that as you start moving, it actually gets easier. Your fear becomes less paralyzing. So the message of today is it is almost impossible to feel your way into acting. You've got to act your way into feeling. And the only way to get over the fear is to take action. So guys, if you like the message, I want you to go ahead. I want you to put an amen inside that chat box. Look, we want to welcome you guys every single week to be on these calls. Every Monday I get on, I share a message to start the week. And I hope that you guys have an absolutely fantastic Monday and a fantastic week. And we will talk to you guys very, very soon. You guys have a great week. We'll talk to you soon. Thanks, guys.